Genetic regulation. Here, we are observing the lac operon under negative and inducible control. Negative control results in a decrease of transcription as a regulatory protein, in this case, a repressor, binds to the DNA preventing transcription. However, with inducible control, transcription is generally off, but is activated when a small molecule binds to the regulatory protein, in this case, our repressor. As you see in the top portion of the diagram, there is no small molecule present. Therefore, the active repressor is able to bind to the operator. Because of this, RNA polymerase cannot bind to the promoter and transcribe the allotted genes as its pathway is now blocked. As you observe the bottom portion, the small molecule is present. This binds to the repressor, causing a conformation shift, which inhibits the repressor from binding to the operator. Because the repressor cannot bind, RNA polymerase is able to come in and bind activating DNA transcription. I like to look at the operation of the lac operon as similar to an air conditioning unit. When the temperature is too high, the air condition will turn on to lower the temperature. When the temperature is too low, the air conditioner will turn off. With this visual, here the temperature is low. There is a lack of substrates or small molecules. Due to this, the repressor acts as the off switch, binding to the operator, turning off transcription. Here, the temperature is high. There is a large number of substrates present. Because of this, the substrates will bind to the repressor, which inhibits its ability to turn off the AC or turn off transcription. RNA polymerase is now able to bind to the DNA strand and continue transcription. Therefore, the AC is on and blowing nice, cool air.